Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter. I live in the mountains in Spokane. Today we're going to be working on the first thing we're going to address is morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. Okay, amen to that. Next thing we have is our third eye chakra. Stone is amethyst, and the scent is gardenia. Okay. Next thing we have is the crown chakra. The stone is clear quartz, and the scent is lavender. All right, so today is our Saturday. We're working on our 1 month ahead binder, and it's also our alpha bucks. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're starting out with $10 today, and I'm not sure what letter they will be, but we're gonna go ahead and put this $10 in our letterbucks. Okay, so the first one I have is a bee buck, and as you can see that there's a star around the serial, what the serial number starts with. That's where we get that from. Okay, we have a G buck, and just to let people know, and we have a D buck, that different parts of the US have different amounts of dollars in certain areas, and that's because it depends on where they were printed. Like here's an F buck, and there you go. The next is an A buck, and I always take them at the bottom of the stack. Oh, so okay, let's see, that's a C. This is a D buck. Okay, we're missing the F buck. Hold on just a second. Okay, JKL, GH. And there we go. Hold on. I was like, something isn't quite right here. Here we go. IJK, ABCD. Okay, well, we'll start this process again now that they're in alphabetical order, which will really help with this process. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I, J, K, and L. Okay, hopefully you can see everything all right. So the first buck we have is a D buck. D is for David. The next one we have is a L buck, which is very common in the inland Northwest. Next one is a K buck, and the next one is a G buck. The next one is a F buck. The next one is another L buck, and the next one is a B buck, and the next one is an A buck. The next one is an E buck, and then another F buck. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and gather all of these up, and all of these bucks, when they're finished, are going to go into our 1 month ahead binder. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep these in here until we finish a challenge, like the D challenge, the C challenge, the B challenge, and an A challenge. So this is a long time, just a long time savings. Okay, and now today I'm going to go ahead and get my green Sharpie out of here. Okay, and it looks like we have one A buck, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice way to save. So I will go ahead and color in an A. And this way I can play, if I put the plastics on it, I can play the challenge again and not worry about ink, okay? and the plastics are really cheap. So we have one A buck in our 1 month ahead. Okay, the next one we have is a B buck, and that's B as in boy. I don't know why I like green when it has to do with money. I just do. Green color. There you go. We'll put our B buck in here. Okay, the next one we have is C buck, and it did not get any bucks today, so maybe next week, next Saturday. And next is a D buck. Okay, the next one we have is an E buck. E is in everything. Okay, and the next two I have are F bucks. There we go. Okay, and the next one we have today is a G buck. G as in go. Okay. The next is an H buck, and we do not have any as of today. So H is in Henry. I is in India, did not get any today. J is in John, did not get any today. And we have a K buck. There we go. And then the last but not least is our L buck, and we already know that L's are common over here in the inland northwest. So we'll go ahead and color in 2 L's. Okay, and so for a recap, let you know we're saving in our 1 month ahead binder. Okay, we saved $2 in our L binder, in our L letterbucks envelope. We saved $1 in our K letterbucks. J did not get any today. I didn't get any today, or H did not get any today. But that's what next week's about. Okay, we got 1 G buck, we got 2 F bucks, we got 1 E buck, we got 1 D buck, and we did not get any C bucks, and we got 1 B buck and 1 A buck. So Have a nice weekend, everybody. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And namaste. Take care.